Hello guys, welcome to another video. Now I'm Manu, and in this video I'm going to talk about um, uh, a partial denture, especially a chrome denture, and what you need to do when you send your job for a chrome casting to be fabricated, or when you send it to a lab for acrylization. So first of all, don't send a model like this and let the technicians guess where the occlusion would be. Now I have marked these lines so that I can quickly put the occlusion together, teeth together and molds together, so I know where the occlusion is. But if you can see, it has a rock and I can feel it in my fingers that there is a place where it stabilizes, and then the other rock starts, and then there is stabilization and the front movement starts. So if I had to do this, I would keep on guessing where the occlusion, the right occlusion would be. Now I can still make it, I can still make a denture with this kind of occlusion, but then once the denture is made, there would be a whole lot of fixing the occlusion and all sorts of adjustments. And I think when dentists do the dentures, they don't like to spend a lot of time fixing them, because in a way that they feel that this is not a good thing to spend more time, in a way that sometimes the contacts are wrongly grinded, and they end up causing more harm than fixing the problem. So what I would suggest is make any kind of a bite, a quick bite in the clinic. These ones are wax bites made with a wax, nothing so special. You just quickly put some denture wax on the palate, a little bit on the front and the back, and ask the patient to bite in centric, and then you can mark the midline for the technician to have a look and set teeth accordingly. You can put a relaxed lip line and then the smile line for the technician to calculate how much teeth should show and how much gum should show. And at the same time, see how the molar is contacting the wax at the back, and there's a bite to bite relation at the back with the premolars touching the bite at the posterior. So it's quite stable, there's no rock. Now once this has happened, I would suggest that if you're sending it for a chrome denture, do one more thing. Select the shade of the teeth and the shape of the teeth, and once that is selected, articulate this, and then set up the anteriors where the teeth are going to be. So say I've done a setup and I have a lower bite on the lower. So when I get the teeth together, I know where my centrals are going to be, I know where my lateral is, and then where my canine is. You can do a quick try-in with this in the patient's mouth, and what this will tell you is the positioning of the teeth and the fullness of the teeth. Is the lip too far forward? Is the lip supported properly? Or are the teeth long enough? Are they showing enough, or are they showing too much? So you can decide and you can alter at this stage. And this is not a big thing. You can quickly put 5 or 6 teeth on the model and quickly check. This step would take around 3 to 5 minutes in a quicker sort of a setup. Once that is done, I would suggest that you make a putty key that would be with the setup, and then you can trim the key with markings on the putty and the model, so you can reposition the putty key. Once that is done, I would remove the key, remove the teeth out of there, and I would drill holes in there I use a rose head burr. This is a surgical rose head burr with a long shank, and all I do is I go from the inside of the key outside. So I'll just activate the motor and it'll just go through and through and through. So I'll make one hole in the body or the middle third of the crown of the tooth, which I'm replacing. And what would this do? What is the advantage of this? So the advantage is I can put the teeth back in, I can remove the wax, and I can put the teeth in the slot. Okay. And then I can use a sticky wax and a hot wax knife to melt the sticky wax and pour it in. So what this would do is this would secure the tooth in place, in position where you have set it up. So when you send this job to the lab for chrome work, what they will do is, say we've got all these teeth out. Let's do it quickly. Okay. And I've put all these teeth in. It doesn't take too long. It's a very quick process. So all you have to do is clean the teeth, put them in there, and position the teeth properly. You can use an instrument to position it in place, and then support them on the other side. And with a hot wax knife or instrument, you can just keep on adding wax through the hole. Now you can also use super glue, but with super glue it will change the morphology, and it takes sometimes when you're polishing the teeth and all that, you lose that character on the teeth, and the teeth would look lifeless because now they are all smooth. And so I personally prefer sticky wax and this method of sealing the teeth. So once all the teeth are sealed, okay, there. So once all the teeth are sealed in the mold or the key, I would replace the key on the model like so. Yeah. And then I would send this upper and lower with the bite articulated to a chrome lab. Now when they are designing the chrome, why all this hassle for the chrome lab? When they are designing the chromes, either they would or you can put a mark where you want the retention pins to go, or if you've chosen a design with a metal backing, they can still design it according to what you have given them. So I hope you can see what I mean. So you can see the black lines. Now these black lines can be the position of the retention pins. So what they would do is they would use a straight burr and just grind in a slot, and then they'll use this key to further make a design and eventually give you a chrome where you can use the same key to acrylize the teeth, and at the same time the teeth will stay just where you have done a try-in with. So this saves a lot of hassle in guessing the position. If somebody gets just this to start their work, and thinking, all right, maybe the teeth are too far forward, maybe they are curving downwards, maybe they are just straight out. So instead of giving less information to the technician, give as much information as possible so your technician can work well and with all his expertise and give you a better product in the end, which you don't have to spend time adjusting. So I hope this video was helpful, and I would appreciate if you comment and like and share and subscribe, because that's the new thing that's happening these days. So subscribe to the channel, like, and do comment what you like about this video and what you don't like about this video, so I can improve on it and I can make better videos next time. And if you have another technique to do chromes or do setups for chromes, do share them with us as a comment, so we all can learn from that. Thank you. Have a good day.